Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Mal and I make Tumbler tutorials here on YouTube. It is day 8 of my 12 Days of Christmas series, and today we are going to not be making a Christmas tumbler. We're not going to make a winter themed tumbler, but I wanted to make something that was a really good reminder for this time of year, or if you're me, all of the time. This year is very stressful for a lot of people, me included. It brings up a lot of like, that kind of feeling. I don't know. I also deal with a lot of anxiety, a lot of imposter syndrome, and especially at this time of year, just like doing all of these videos in a row is very challenging, and it gets really hard and it gets very stressful. So I wanted to make a cup that was bright and happy and colorful and fun and had a really good reminder on it that I think we can all use this time of year or anytime if you are ever doubting yourself or stressed out or anything like that. Just remember, you are a badass. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you do, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well so you don't miss any of my new videos. You can also hit that bell notification icon down below if you would like to be notified every time I upload a new video. I'll have links to all the products I'm using in this video down below in the description box. I'll also have links to my social media pages, my Facebook group, my Elite Mentorship group, which is a paid group where you get a whole bunch of additional content from me. We're going to be doing a lot of great things in the new year. I'm really, really excited. So if you would like to join the Elite fam, you can go to madebyManianDMal.com/MBMMElite to join in on the fun. Okay, I think that's it. I really hope you all enjoy this video. Let's go. We're starting with a 24-ounce taper tumbler from Craft Haven, and we're going to base paint it. We're going to use Grape, which is a gloss paint from Rustoleum. I'm going to paint that and then let it dry for about an hour before I go in with the epoxy method for my glitter application. Now here I am going to be using a really kind of chunky glitter mix, and so I'm going to put a little bit of extra epoxy on my cup. I feel like when I do this, it helps the glitter kind of seep into that epoxy just a little bit. It doesn't lose the shine or the dimension. It just is going to help us later on when we want a smooth finish for all of the rest of this design. So the glitter I'm using is Spaghetti Breakfast from Peachy Olive Glitters. It's a really beautiful silver, purple, magenta, blue mix. It's got a whole bunch of these beautiful colors in it, and when I got it in the mail, I was just like mesmerized by it. It is so beautiful. So we are going to cover the entire surface of our tumbler with this glitter, and then once I'm done glittering, I'm immediately going to roll my cup up in my scrapbook paper because I want that glitter to lay flat, like I said before. So when you're using like the glitter glue or something, I will usually wait until after it's dry to do this step, but when I'm using the epoxy method, I just do it right away. It's totally personal preference. You can do it before or after, whatever you're comfortable with. Once I roll my cup up, I'm going to put a glove on and just tap down all of that glitter in to the epoxy. Just make sure everything's flat and we don't have any pokey bits. If there are any areas where your glitter kind of came up or got a little patchy with your epoxy when you rolled it up, you can always go in and add just a little bit more glitter. I did that in a couple of spots. And once my epoxy was dry, I went in with 2 coats. I used KS Resin Liquidy Split Ultra UV Epoxy. Each of my coats was about 20 milliliters. And once that was cured, I was ready to go in and do all of my sanding. So I cleaned up the top rim with my craft knife, and then I sanded the cup down with a 100 grit sanding block, washed it with dish soap and water, and now I'm going to go in with another coat of epoxy, a super thin one. I think this one was maybe 10 milliliters. We just want to shine the surface of our cup up before we go in with this semi-transparent vinyl. We're going to be using these super cute, colorful flowers. This sheet is from Create by Firefly, and like I said, it is a semi-transparent print, so the flowers are printed with white ink, and then all of that space in between is clear. So I am going to, instead of trying to wrap this cup in this vinyl just like a regular sheet, which you can do, it is possible. I was just feeling like I wanted to kind of take the easy way out here. So I'm going to cut this vinyl up into little pieces and apply them individually. Now I started out with a strip of these florals that I was going to apply, and I was going to kind of apply them in bunches. But then as I got into cutting and I kind of just got into the rhythm of doing this, I ended up just applying all of these flowers individually, just placing them one by one around the tumbler until I had full coverage. So you can do this however way you want. If you're using a straight tumbler, like a skinny straight or a stubby or anything like that, you can just wrap the cup in your vinyl. It will be a whole lot faster and a whole lot easier. But if you're using a tapered or a curved tumbler, doing it this way will be a whole lot easier. So I'm just going to, like I said, cut these up into little pieces and then apply them to my cup until we are covered in flowers. Once I had all of my flowers added to my tumbler, I went in with another coat of epoxy. This coat was maybe about 15 milliliters. We just, again, need a shiny surface to put this decal on. And of course, this decal says, "Remember, you are a badass." So as you can see there, if you put this decal just straight onto the florals, it's a little too busy of a background, so that decal isn't going to show up really well. So I'm going to do the bleach spot technique, but instead of just doing a regular white bleach spot, I decided to do this really pretty lavender color. This is a Rustoleum spray paint. It is called Dreamy Lavender, and I just thought it would kind of go with the color vibe that we have going with this cup. So I just took it outside and I just sprayed in little bursts so we have this spot on our cup. Now it was a little cold outside, so my spray paint has some texture to it, which I wasn't a huge fan of. I don't like when that happens. So to smooth out our cup before we put this decal on, I'm just going to take some UV resin. I use CCDIY UV resin, and I'm just going to smooth that onto this portion of my cup. Just make sure that everything is evenly applied, and then I'm going to take it outside and cure it in the sun. Luckily in Colorado we had some sun today where I am, so I'm going to take advantage of that and just put it out into the sun so it can cure. Of course, you can obviously use a UV lamp as well, but it is totally okay to let your UV resin cure out in the sun, okay? So once that was all cured, I let it sit out there for about 30 minutes. I put my decal on, and you can see it shows up a whole lot better on this solid paint background. And now as you can see, my spray paint area is a little bit bigger than my decal, or a lot of bit bigger than my decal. So to bring the florals back to the forefront, I'm going to take the rest of that sheet that I was using before, and I'm going to cut out more individual flowers, and then I'm just going to lay them on top of the flowers that are already down. So I'm starting with the flowers that are partially covered by spray paint, and I'm just going to match the flowers up, place them right on top so we can kind of just continue the seamless look of the florals, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to fill in any additional space so it really only shows the solid spray paint like right underneath the decal. I just wanted as many florals as possible. This is just such a cute pattern. I wanted it to be very prominent. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with another coat of epoxy. And now I do need to do probably 2 more coats of epoxy. This last coat I did wasn't the best one. So I'm going to do 2 more coats and it will be done. So that's it for this tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brightens up your day during these cold winter days. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 9. Okay, love you. Bye. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. What am I doing? Hey, ho, hey, Don't forget you're a badass, okay? And you can do anything you set your mind to. Don't ever doubt yourself, and don't ever think that you're not good enough, because you are, and you're special, and you're wonderful, and you can do it, okay?